Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of June 21st, 2026. It is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said now, let's begin. Tapping into the Gemini collective. And by the way, if you're celebrating your birthday in the final days of your season and you are a Gemini sun sign, I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday. Tapping into the Gemini collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Gemini not see coming for the week of June 21st, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Wants you back. And at the bottom of the deck, we have bad habits. Okay. Why is wants you back something that Gemini does not see coming this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, we have the Three of Wands, Temperance, Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with, the Magician, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. What the heck is happening here? Okay. Let's get some cards on the table. Three of Wands. Why do we have the Three of Wands here for Gemini this week? That's the Ten of Swords, and the High Priestess came out in the reverse. Gemini, I think you have a return here this week. Three of Wands, whether that is professional, platonic, or romantic connection. Clarify the Three of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. Three of Wands, clarified by the Death card. Judgment, that's exactly what's happening here. And the Page of Pentacles. Temperance, why is Temperance here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Temperance, clarified by the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Swords headed right towards you. Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Six of Pentacles, clarified by Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords. There you are, whether you are masculine or feminine. And then the Seven of Cups. And why is the Two of Wands here? We'll take it. Two of Wands, clarified by Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Devil. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. Okay. Why is this the Magician, King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups here for Gemini this week? You could be dealing with a Virgo, another Gemini, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. One more shuffle. Thank you. Further clarified by Strength, Leo energy, Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy, and Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Bottom of deck, Four of Swords. You have someone here, regardless of their zodiac sign, who wants to apologize to you this week, Gemini. So in your energy, we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is clarified by the Death card, Judgment, and the Page of Pentacles. There's something here within you, intuitively speaking, with that High Priestess. It's like you knew it was only a matter of time before this person would call you, text you, contact you, stop by your house, offer an apology for something that they did. Now, this doesn't have to be a, the love of your life that, the two of you broke up 10 years ago. This could be you've had some exchange of words with your neighbor or at work. Maybe you had an issue with a client or your boss. But there's someone here who wants to apologize. I heard for egregious behavior. So something they said or did. And I think you have known that it was only a matter of time before you were going to hear from this person. And you're right. And consequently, we are in pre-shadow Mercury retrograde at the time of this reading. And we are full steam ahead towards the official start of that retrograde, which is your ruling planet if you're a sun sign, on June 29th. So, yeah, I would expect this to come in this week. We have Temperance, High Priestess, Knight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. I think you've moved on in some respect. Like, I don't think you've been sitting on a ball, in a ball on a couch crying over this person or whatever they did here. You seem here to have moved on with your life in some respect. But it was almost like I knew it was only a matter of time that I would hear from this person or receive this apology. And now you get to decide this week if you're going to do that. There was something here at play between you and this person that you view, Don't get mad at me, cross watcher. You view as being toxic, some type of behavior they engaged in, a bad habit, something they did or said. You don't look very favorable, okay, on this person because of that. But you will need to make a decision this week if you are engaging in conversation or accepting their apology. As for this person, we have the Strength card, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Cups. You may not want to hear it, but it is taking this person a lot of courage, if you will, a lot of strength to reach out to you and offer you this Page of Cups. Like there's like swallowing their pride is the feeling. They're swallowing their pride to present you with this offer. Anything else Gemini needs to know about this person this week? Yeah, so something they said or did not sit well with you. And that's Seven of Pentacles to the Devil. So now it's like your decision here is, okay, they want me back. Like, okay, they're apologizing for whatever they did, but I don't know if they're going to do this again. I think that's your dilemma. Is this still existing in this person's energy? Are they still going? Will they behave like this again? One more shuffle. Thank you. What else do you need to know about this person this week? Justice. They're trying to right a wrong. Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. It is a sincere apology. It is, I'm sorry that I did blank, or I'm sorry I hurt you that way, or something that I did wasn't fair to you. This is sort of like on review. Like, I've been thinking about this. This is sort of like, you're right, Gemini. It's a solid apology with that Page of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles. But whether or not you want to accept it is completely up to you. But it's not just an I'm sorry. It's I'm sorry you were right. Maybe that's what you needed to hear. Okay, you were right. They treated you unfairly. Something they said, they're realizing now in hindsight was wrong. For some of you, did you accuse this person of being like emotionally avoidant or a commitment phobe? There's something like that. There's an apology for that and possibly even an explanation. If this is something that you worked with, like this could be your boss and King of Pentacles energy, this is someone saying you were right. Something that they did or said was incorrect or wrong or something like that. So it's not just an apology. They're owning what they did here. For some of you, this is your kid. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your advice. King of Pentacles, when that person comes in, Knight of Wands, they came in here twice. And the Ten of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles, and the Devil. Your advice. When this person rushes in with this apology, there's something here about you taking your time with the reconciliation. Ten of Pentacles is slow, right? That's Virgo energy. It's slow. It's not as slow as Taurus, but it is slow. There's something here of making sure that this person's actions moving forward matches their words, because there's still something toxic here in their environment. They're still, I don't want to say like cured, but they haven't healed whatever wound is within them, or whatever the issue was between you and them. They have not fully addressed it. They're acknowledging it and they're remorseful for it and they're wanting to be better moving forward. But 2 devil cards in 2 different decks, even the advice deck, there's something here about going slow. Again, that Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy as well. And Virgo is like systems, plan, strategy. And there's something here just being very strategic when it comes to this reconciliation. This is sort of like watching and waiting to see if the actions match the words this time. If they're really sorry for what just happened, then they won't be engaging in that behavior again or speaking to you that way. So I would look for red flags on this one. That is what I have for you, Gemini. If you like those messages, they resonated with you. I have to say this for some of you, if this is like an ex or a soon-to-be ex, it's possible that you are cutting them out and you're moving towards someone else. And the only reason why they're suddenly acknowledging their mistakes or their shortcomings is because they don't want to see you move on with someone else. And again, it's just watch, because in that case with the 2 devil cards, this person has a anxious attachment style or some type of toxic codependency with you. And the only reason why they're coming in is because they don't want you to move on and be happy without them. I don't know why someone needed to hear that. That's what I have for you, Gemini. It should be an interesting week for us. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.